All right. I still have not set up my my phone camera just yet. Um, Mostly because I need to find a proper position for it to hang out in. Um, but yeah, hey, we're live and we got two people watching. What is up, everybody? Um, just gonna be doing some chill sticker streaming. As usual. If you guys saw the unboxing video I just put up on the channel, um, then you'll know kind of what I'm gonna be up to for this stream. Josh and Malunis said they'd be on, but I did kind of give them the link rather late, so they might be a little late in turn. Let's see here. Is that gonna work? Let's see. Come on. Come on. I have so many decades here. It's quite the... Oh, man. Come on. There's got to be some way. I did this last week. What is up, Galen? I am doing okay. A bit sweaty. I just went out to Walmart and such. Let's see. I'm trying to get this all set up. You know what? That's going to start looking a little ugly. I'm going to try mounting it here so you guys don't get like motion sickness or whatever. Yeah, this ain't working right. I got tape. Is tape gonna work? I don't know. What is up, Common Beyblade? How are you today? Okay, let's see. Maybe this will work. Boom. That's serviceable. It's mighty serviceable. Okay, let's see. So I did get my book 6 that came with all the accessories and all the figures for everyone except for Saber. But I did go to I did go to Daiso today and I picked up this petite block. So that I thought that was neat. I thought that was interesting. What is up, Blade Raider? How's it going? Showed up at 3. Thank you for remembering. I don't know where Josh and Malunis are just yet. I did send them the link late. But one, since they're not here, and also since I found this. Actually, guess how much I found this for? Because this was rather cheap. I went to Daiso today and picked this up. But it is basically Lego but smaller. I've seen these around a lot of the time, but this is from like a discount store. I don't want to call yeah, I don't know. This is a very cheap item, and I did kind of want to put it together, live on camera. Just I want to know if I should have bought more of these. If I should have like army built this guy, because he does look like a whole lot of fun. And once again, this is a live sticker stream, so make sure you guys are getting to any of the Soto, any of the Shoto, any of the mini pla, or just even maybe some homework or anything else that you've been meaning to get to, because now is a fun, relaxing, productive time. Let's see. Everyone's thoughts on 2 Kaiser. It's a Go Kaiser with hot rod flames, and I'm into it. I really like his gun. It's interesting. Let's see. Galen says he looks pretty sick. It's hard to see the O-Ranger reference, though. You can see it on his dick, if that helps. Oh. Come on. See, I thought these were all just going to spill out haphazardly. All right, let's see. Anyway, since no one guessed, I got this for $1.50. So I am I'm very happy about this purchase. Okay, let's see. So do I have to do this twice? This first step is okay. Oh, man, okay. I don't know if this was a smart move, but I did it anyway. Okay. Need the ball joint here and the ball hinge here. And I need, let's see. Where's that flat piece? I really hope I don't like sneeze and then have this go everywhere because I do still have allergies. What the heck is that flat piece? Oh my god. Is it supposed to be this one? This can't be it, right? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. And I guess I need to do that twice. Boom. Okay. There we go. Did I even send it to them? Yeah, I sent it to them. I sent them the link. I don't know where they are. Now, number 2. Let's see. I was just about to guess that number. You can find great things there. Are amazing. Looks cheap. Yeah, I love it there. It's great. I've been passing by a lot of the nano blocks and being like, wow, I really wish there was something here that I wanted. And then I went today, and lo and behold, there was something there that I wanted. Finally, it was just for me. So, okay, these fit together surprisingly well. Gotta say, I'm quite pleased with the fit and finish of these. Let's see. Boom. But yeah, I got this today. Very excited to get it because it's just a robot dude, and I love me some robot dude. Let's see if I can. Boom. Okay, those can go there. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to position all this. I just want to get my little robot mans. Boom. There's this. Yes. The reference is the Egyptianness, I think. Okay, that makes sense. The Egyptianness. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Okay, I think that's the arm. Okay, so I got these parts done. Put these away. Next up, I need some of this stuff, whatever this stuff is. Okay. That. Come on. There we go. There's that one. Boom. There's that one. Okay. That's that complete. Now I need to do functionally the opposite. There we go. There's that one. Not bad. Okay. Let's see. Blade Rider says, no stickering or painting for me. Today, I'm currently doing musical shelves to prepare for a nice new shelf. What are you, what do you mean preparing for a nice new shelf? Are you getting new shelving, or are you getting ready to replace something on your shelf? Let's see. Would you consider these the same color? Like, is that correct? That looks about right on my camera, I suppose. But in person, it looks slightly different. This looks like it's supposed to be the clear one, so I'm going to use the clear one here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Is that? What? Is that right? Oh. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be 1 over. Like that. Okay. That said, this morning I did put the finishing touches on what might be the only Sonic hero I fully paint. Oh, that must have been a pain. Oh, let's see. Boom. Ah, yes. Okay. How many of these do I need? Okay, I need to make a copy of this. Ah, fine. Okay. It's all going to be worth it. I'm going to get a cool little robot friend at the end of this. I wonder what scale it is. Well, I guess not really scale. I just wonder what size, because technically the scale can be any scale you would like. Um, just pretend it's like big old robot friend or super tiny robot friend. Pretend it's like 1-to-1 scale. Definitely wasn't supposed to drop that. All right. There we go. That's that one. Okay. Blade Runner says getting a new shelf. It's in the mail. I would have waited, but some Shoto figures dominate. Ah, dang, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, Shoto is real tough. To get a handle on. I'm pretty sure Malunis made some. He 3D modeled some stands for those. That's neat. Let's see. Boom. Okay. Is this correct? That looks about right. Yeah, okay. Okay. And bam. I like these. I was afraid that since these aren't technically Lego, like building blocks systems are typically really weak. Like the connections are really weak, but this is solid. This is sturdy. I can get behind these. All right. Let's see. Little feeties. How does this work? So that. What, you just sort of lay this here? How does that work? Is it going to get connected at the bottom? Okay. This is rather ill-conceived, this portion here. Okay, the feet of this, these feet-looking deals, those get connected with one of these. Yeah, these certainly aren't Lego instructions. I also ordered more candy bases because I'm tired of them dominoing. That's good. The candy bases were a great idea. I wish I had my own space so I could start displaying some stuff, because that sounds like, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay. Not the dominoing part, just, getting a whole display together. Okay. Is that right? Is that? Yeah, this is correct. The heck? Okay, so I guess that's how that works. Okay, and then these are supposed to go like right here. And there are these like, there's supposed to be these like minuscule. Oh, I see them. I'm surprised that didn't get lost. Look at this. This is tiny. Can you see this? Minuscule. And that just like slots in right here, I think. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. And then even beneath that, how does this... Sorry, I'm not monitoring the chat. I'm trying to understand this. Okay. That goes there. All right. These connect here. Okay. To go with my idea of making most of the things I want, I just finished a homemade shelf. Wow. Very nice. That sounds like fun. What materials did you end up using? I know you're more of a paper craft sort of person. Let's see. What? Why wouldn't you start with the... Oh, God. Look at this. Look at this mess. It gives you the layers of what you should be doing, but like no order in which to lay them down, which is kind of annoying. So I'm just gonna... Okay. That's... Wait. What? No. Okay. That's an issue. We'll talk about that in a second. I just want to get these together first. Look, so do you see this? It's a square, right? And then another square on top of that that's not anchored by anything. That's two whole layers where this square just isn't connected to anything. It's just literally these two squares floating in the center here. And to be fair, oh wow, okay, fair. It is rather snug, but like nothing is stopping it from just leaving that portion. I don't know. That's ill-conceived. Oh my god, and yet more. Like directly underneath, it's just another square thing. Like the only difference is that pokes out. Come on, dude. Get better. Get better at instructions. My goodness. I guess these are the only red ones, technically. Let's see. The bookcase, I was too short. Wait, the bookcase, I was too short, and I could barely see the bottom level. Oh, the bookcase was too short, and I could barely see the bottom level. The new shelves is one of those Farino display racks that will make everything more visible. Bookcase. Oh, I was using was too short, typing too fast. Fair. The only name I remember from IKEA, and this was I don't want to say a craze, but like everybody was using them, the Detolf shelves. I remember that is the only name that I can remember during that time when Detolf shelves were like the premier shelf to have. Okay, so in terms of solidity, I'm not That's another thing. The other reason I didn't pick up more of these, because it would be awesome to army build these. But the only reason I didn't pick them up was because I didn't know if I was gonna like this. I didn't know if this was gonna be sturdy enough. And look at that. That is an entire layer. The center layer, the center square, that is an entire layer that just you could do that too. Like there's nothing bounding it in. That is unfortunate. Let's see if that changes on the other side. I'm sure it will, to be fair. But let's see what's next for us. Get better instructions. Every transform is clicked. That's right. Somehow I used cardboard and Gorilla Glue. It wasn't meant. It was just meant for paper figures and some Soto Shoto stuff. But I fit a few lightning figures on there, and for some reason... Oh, okay, very nice. Yeah, I remember working with cardboard as a kid a lot, just, to build swords and stuff. Gave me this really unhealthy habit of just keeping all of my boxes, like almost every single box that comes through this house. For me, I keep. So that's rather unfortunate. I really hope this robot turns out cool. Okay, this anchors it. This will anchor it, ideally. Come on. All right. That's a tummy. That's a tummy right there. If I ever seen one. All right, let's see. I don't know where Josh and Malunis are, honestly. Henry Dang. Oh, what is up? I've not seen your name hanging out on this stream before, nor on any of the other videos, so welcome in. Do you think we will get the remaining Gaim riders and forms in Soto Chronicle? Eventually. Basically, for the main line, like the CSM and all that stuff, they said this is going to be like a 3-year process. So I assume the same could be said for all the Gaim stuff. But I'm already tired of Gaim. Of course, I'm going to buy as many as I can, but I'm kind of already tired. And it's not even his anniversary. Interesting. Boom. But yeah, I'm sure they'll give us as much as they're able to. Like, to be fair, we haven't really finished any sort of movie riders just yet in Soto. What the heck is... Yeah, I'm just gonna message it into the... There we go. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. All right, that seems done. Next up, ooh, we're getting close. We're getting close, y'all. I can't wait for Robot Friend. Robot Friend will be here any moment. Okay, there's supposed to be one really long clear piece. Ah, here it is. Okay. Really long clear piece. Okay. Is that? Is that? Is this? And then over it on the panel like that. I believe this is the sword. Oh, interesting. All right. Blade Raider says he's already tired of Ryuki, but that's because Knight was one of the first Kamen Riders I bought multiple toys of. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Oh, it's time to build a robot friend. Let's build this friend. Okay, so I got the shoulder piece. Let's plug it into here. Okay, very nice. Where's my other shoulder piece? Boom, bam. Okay, that's another one. 2, the other arm. Oh, Interesting. Elbow range isn't the best, but I guess if you did this, yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad concession. All right. Man, Malunis just messaged me in the staff room saying, "Oh, is that starting soon?" Dude, it's been going on for 25 minutes. Oh, man. All right. Oh, ooh, okay. This is how the head works. You plug it in like that and bring the head down. Oh, that's neat. I like that a lot. Okay. Let's get some waist action going. Oh no, I don't like this. I'm gonna need a chin somewhere here. I'll probably throw one together. Is that right? Yeah, that's correct. Wait, no, that's not right. That's how it went. Okay, there is. All right. I need leg. Where's other? Okay. Come on. This one keeps popping out. I wonder if there's anything there. Can I do this? Is that gonna impede movement? Yeah, that's gonna impede range of motion. That's unfortunate. That's 1, 2. All right. Yeah, look at that. That's a friend. What a friend. What a friend this is. Let's give him a sword. How do you hold it? Like this? That's not bad. What a friend. I'm liking this guy. Boom. Oh, what a good time this guy is. Let's see. Let's do some size comparisons with some Soto. That's about right. That's good. That I like that. I can dig it. Let's catch up with the chat again. The Book of 1,000 Names sounds like something to end up in Saber. Probably. I think if Shoto X doesn't happen or was a few years ago, I'd be more into them. Like, but on the other hand, that Zolda stuff looks really good. I'm very excited for some Zolda stuff. I'm not going to own any of the premium items for now because that is way too expensive. But yeah, the Zelda stuff looks really cool. Peacemaker says I was busy watching the Resident Evil showcase that just wrapped up. Is that the one with the big lady, big vampire lady? Henry Dang says, do you buy any of the DX toys as well? Sometimes they fall into my lap. If I'm at a convention, I'll pick up like a DX key or something, but on the regular, I don't like actively collect any of the DX stuff. It's too expensive for me. Coming by Blade says that looks great, and he does. This is a great friend. I'm gonna see if I can improve him with any of these leftover pieces, or see if I can do anything with these leftover pieces. It doesn't seem to me that there's anything super symmetrical about them. Oh yes, it is. It is the one with the big the lady friend. Oh, there's Malunis. Let's see. Hello? Hey, what's up?
I just got home not too long ago. Oh, you're building. I was not expecting that.
You weren't, yeah. Neither was I until I walked into Daiso just a few hours ago.
Huh.
I built this just now. He's such a wonderful friend. How much do you think I purchased this for? Chat, don't spoil it.
It's okay. I can't see the chat.
Fair.
$5.99.
Really? This was.
I'm not going to add tax.
This was $1.50.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is from Daiso. It's a Japanese discount store.
Oh.
Yeah, and now I have a friend.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't work. But yeah, I have a bunch of these leftover parts. I want to see if I can make like a shield or something, or like a
That's
buckler.
anytime I have like leftover parts for something like the Transformers Creo, it's like, okay, how can I bulk out this Transformer?
Yeah. How can I make something slightly different?
What's wrong with you?
What's
Hmm. I also got a robot friend. I don't have the camera on, but Transformers Kingdom Inferno.
Nice. I've heard good things.
Yeah, this Inferno, specifically G2 Inferno, is one of the toys from my childhood.
Very nice.
Yeah, and I've legitimately been waiting long enough for this that I was actually considering third-party Infernos because, like, I want a modern Inferno that looks a whole lot like the original toy but better, and that's exactly what Kingdom did.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's very good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you have the Inferno of your dreams now.
It's very funny to me as well. I feel bad for the Beast Wars fans, but I also find it very funny. It happens to be in the line where you would expect a different Inferno.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I'm sure he'll come in a different name. I mean, how big is he supposed to be? I mean, it probably wouldn't be too far of a stretch for them to say deluxe class Inferno is different.
Potentially. Is this right?
You got enough upgrade, downgrade? I don't know. I haven't seen enough Beast Wars to know.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of it either. I remember there was like I hesitate to call this a streaming service, but you know what, I'm gonna expand this out and make it better. Okay, that's better. You can see more now. Here's my shield so far. I remember I think Cartoon Network had once again not a streaming service, like just they were just streaming episodes of stuff on one of their platforms, and
Wait, is
some of
this
the Beast Wars stuff was on there, like some of the
Hasbro?
earlier, not Hasbro, I don't think.
Oh.
I think it was Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, that sounds right. Because I remember when season 3 of Transformers Animated was happening, some people got episodes well in advance because they were uploaded to some website. It was like that people had figured out the exact URL on Cartoon Network's website.
Of course they did. Yeah, that sounds about right. This is not going to be symmetrical, and it's going to bother the hell out of me. It's like I have no way to make this, to give this any sort of symmetry, given the parts that I have.
Is Josh going to be here?
I don't know. I thought he said he was available to come by. So
right. I just checked the DMs. I didn't see a response from him yet.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. This, man, I want to use all the parts. That is, like, I don't want anything left over.
Yeah, that's the challenge.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, what's up, AJMC? Blade Raider says the Zolda stuff looks great. I might have been considering it if PBUS Bluefin were carrying it, but doesn't look like it. Yeah, if I'm honest, I would not hold your breath for those. Henry Dang says, I hope that they make at least all the Ryuki riders and their monsters. That depends on what you define as all the Ryuki riders.
Yeah, the favorite to bring up is I hope they make alternative, and I'm like, well, I guess I would put alternative on the same path as Night Rogue and Bloodstock. You know, they're writer adjacent, but they don't have Kamen Rider in their name.
Yeah, those two aren't technically riders. I get you. I get what you're coming from.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm gonna do something different here and just have the text chat popped out.
Okay.
Actually, keep
What?
up with it this time.
Oh, okay, cool. God, come on. I just want consistency. I want these pieces to work and do something. Come on, please. What if I rearrange that, right? Okay. And do that.
Apparently, Beast Wars is on Tubi.
Oh yeah? I don't think I'll ever watch it. If I'm honest.
I'm bad about doing that, where I just don't pick up shows. There was a point
Same.
I remember when I was actually active on TFW, where I just started a thread asking, "What would you consider to be like the essential episodes to watch?" And people were nice about like coming up with lists.
Nice. That's cool. That's really cool. Because that could easily devolve into, well, all of them are technically, you gotta watch all of them for the actual full experience.
It says like, no, this is a '90s show. A lot of this is fluff. Here's the essential ones.
Fair.
You're going to be probably putting the shield on one side, so it's okay if it's not symmetrical.
I know. I know. It's gonna bother me though.
Let's see.
Don't tell me it wouldn't bother you.
I was just reading the comments. Blade Raider was saying, I will try my best to get femme, because female writers.
Right, yeah.
That actually just gave me pause because I was like, I technically have the Dragon Knight figure, which is the Figma of that character. I wonder
Oh,
how that
nice.
scales, because I know she's a little bit shorter than the figure arts.
That's true.
She'd probably be very tall, though.
Tall lady.
Hmm.
Nothing wrong with a tall friend.
AGMC asks, like, for Ryuki, what writers do you think will be premium Bandai exclusive? Anything that didn't appear in the show is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'd say that's a safe bet.
Yeah, the thing I keep coming back to with the blog post specifically is when it says all of the writers from the show will be made into Soto. I'm like, hold on a second, hold on, because that it even gets into technicalities if you're following what the show says, because they do establish in the show there are 13 writers, even though they don't have them all in the show.
I'm wondering if even Alternative Zero will make it into retail.
Oh yeah, that's again minor characters. That seems to me like premium Bandai material.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but like, Soto would be the one to. You say this often. Soto would be the one to
Yeah.
break the mold, break their own mold technically.
Like I said that with the idea of Xaviax from Dragon Knight.
That's true.
That's my new thing is I keep wanting to find some sort of challenge for Soto. Like one of them would be stage show writers, and then hey, they did that. So I guess now the challenge is the American adaptations.
I don't know. I feel like the challenge still exists for consistent stage show writers, because that could have just been a fluke. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Same goes for the Decade Armor 5 form. That's technically the first game form, but like, what have we had since then?
Sure, yeah. Oh, let's see. Does this work? Does this work out?
That looks like a shield.
It's shield-esque. Oh, it's not going to mount properly. There's not enough clearance. That means I have to take pieces off from this side to give it clearance. Clarence. Okay. That's Shield-esque, but like that's kind of wimpy.
Hmm.
This could be better. I can make this better. You know what
What?
sort of shields I like? I like it when the shield goes this way and you hold it like this. So when it's like this, it kind of goes up that way. Like there was this redesign of the RX-78 too, the Granddaddy Gundam like a while ago, and it held the shield like that, and I thought it was the coolest thing.
Nice.
So I kind of want to do something like that. Anyway, you were saying?
I don't know what I was saying.
Oh.
But more in the chat, Blade Raider is saying Abyss would probably be Premium Bandai. I don't know if I said this in the Discord. I think I might have said it on the latest episode we recorded, which is in the pile.
Yeah. That's a good name for it. The pile.
It's an inoffensive name.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be mean about it, but anyway,
right.
I think I had mentioned. Don't forget, Soto has now also established Sarami Uo combo as like, here's just one figure on Premium Bandai. I guess depending on which came first, in
The chicken or the egg.
in the Guvazeba may have been first to do it, but still,
That's true. And the Guava Zebra.
Yeah, I think that there's now precedent for just putting up one character who maybe is relevant to what's going on right now, and then saying, if this does well, maybe you'll see some more.
Oh, dude, check this out. Okay, let me see if I can make this look a little better. Check it out. It's like a hand.
Oh,
Like this is a pointer finger, and then one's going slightly in, and then you got your thumb.
Oh, have you mixed some parts together?
These are all the same parts still.
Oh.
Come on. Oh man, I can only mount it like a shield. But that's still not bad. Oh, that is kind of bad. I don't know. It dangles. It's a little dangle. I tried, yeah. Let's see. I do want that hand mode though. I wonder if I could like. Man, how would I? Oh wait, what if I bent? No. Oh, what if this? Oh, man. So that's barely connected.
AJMC also brings up what I was thinking, which was that Gaim established that we could do 3 waves of Soto Chronicles, so the fact that they said they're going to try to do all the writers from Miyuki, that makes me think you could probably do it. You'd get there.
Yeah, I mean, like we speculated on the most recent piled up episode that potentially we could see 4, because it does say that they're going to be going on for an entire year.
Right.
Yeah. So whether that means, a year at retail or a year total for all of Ryuki, we don't know.
Yeah. Also, there's I guess the fact that the first wave, 8 boxes, normal. I think it's supposed to be a case of 10, so it's like I don't know. I feel like maybe it'd be new for Soto Chronicle specifically, but just a wave that gets you everything with the case assortment. Like they could add one more figure, and then that would get the job done quicker.
Wait, what do you mean? I mean, Ghost did that, or Gaim did that. Ghost didn't do anything.
No. Oh, did they? Because I know with the first wave of Gaim, it was like you got an extra Gaim in Orange Arms.
That's what I thought you meant. You said everything you need plus one of the extras to get you there.
Oh yeah, that's what the first wave of Ryuki looks like. But I'm saying like maybe we could see another wave where they do like 5 figures instead of 4.
That's interesting.
That would be new, but it's also like of the things that I would say would be new for Soto, that's probably the most sane one.
But they did say that all of the subsequent monster releases would be done as 2 packs.
Yeah,
and like
Oh,
within.
I see what you're saying. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they would fall behind.
Unless does Alternative Zero, does he have any Mirror Man?
He has. I know that there's one listed. After we recorded the episode, more talk happened in our Discord because this is a very hot topic,
Mm-hmm.
and it was pointed out that Imperior, the brown deer guy, has
Yeah.
3 unique monsters.
Oh wow.
There's one that's kind of like the canonical one that's associated with the character, but still, there's like 3 unique ones.
Interesting. I mean, we could see his singular one, and then just a 2-pack of the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Although that just brings the to mind the idea of he could be his own set.
His own premium set.
Mm.
I I think this is a successful-ish shield. Look at that.
Yeah.
And it has that added thing because like now I'm all about this extra um hand functionality here. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Now you can have it where like it's an extra what are those called? The goofs?
The goofs.
Yeah, goof. GOUF from
Oh.
yeah. No, one
From
of the
what?
funnies.
From what? I didn't catch what it was.
It's a Gundam thing. The goof.
Oh.
It has like a a wrist mounted shield that has tubes sticking out of it that fire things, and it looks like a hand.
Oh.
And I feel like a similar situation is happening here.
Well, what I'm seeing from this small window is it looks like he gave him a really big gauntlet, and I'm into that.
Yeah, I'm into it too. This is nice. Yeah, that's not bad. This is not a bad. Oh wait. Oh, you know what would be even better?
Ooh.
You can move that, and now that maybe looks even more like a thumb than ever before. What do I do with that piece? Maybe I'll just put that up here. Yeah. Look at it. Look at that. Ooh. He's flipping the bird. Oh, or just pointing. You know, whichever's if you choose to feel more family friendly about it.
Blade Runner summed it up. The goof handgun, the gun that is a hand.
That's a better way to sum it up in less words. So my question now is, do I purchase more of these? These are only $1.50.
Are they supposed to be? I don't know if you've seen the other designs. Do they seem like they're probably based on anything? Or
I
is it
don't
like
think so. I haven't seen the other designs. This was the only design that they had. This is if for those of you tuning in now, Petite Block Robot Builders, which is a great name.
Is it regular size Lego bricks or is it small?
No, these are tiny size Lego bricks. Check this out. Yeah. I didn't going into it, didn't know if this would work well, but it does. Very happy about that.
For a second, I thought I recognized the name, but I'm thinking of what is it? Nano Brick.
Nano bricks, I think. Yeah, that's different. This is like a Daiso brand. I don't know what that's about. This is fun. Oh, look at these stilettos. Is that the right term? Look at these high heels. I love these. I love robot high heels.
I was about to say that's very mecha.
Yeah. That's man. Let's see if this is sturdy and posing the feet. Yeah, that's not bad. It poses. I can't move the phone, otherwise it's gonna just collapse all the way. Yeah, I like this. I'm glad that I was able to put this together. I like the structure. I don't know that I like the color. If I get more of them, I'm sure I can like mix and match like these tiles a little more and give them like indicators or like this one's the blue ice arm. This one's like the solid white, and then this one's the brick, the brute. I don't know.
Yeah. Blade Raider, I think the difference between alternative and alternative zero, I think, is a really minor change that could probably be done with stickers or paint. I think it's something where like some part of alternative's design is silver on one and it's a different color on the other, but it's like you wouldn't be able to tell if you're just looking at the two suits side by side.
Huh.
I think it's not like a part of the armor is different. It's like some tubing or something is a different color.
Tubi.
Tubing, you know.
Oh, dude, check this out.
Hmm?
You can. Oh, come on. Will it work? Dang. Okay, it might not work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. Don't check this out. It's not working. Damn, that would have been cool. Is there a different way to make that work? Nope. 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 Oh. Dang, I was really hoping it would like line up so that you could have the like a wrist mounted situation.
Another thing I like in weapons.
Oh, love it. Love it. Okay, that's the thing that we should start brainstorming. Because I brought this up a while ago, and I feel like we can make an action figure together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you would probably recognize this. It's an older series, old enough that I probably should know about it. The Centurions, a cartoon and toy line called the Centurions.
I've heard of it. Pitch it to me.
It is a group of heroes who all have like this jumpsuit that has a bunch of ports on it, and they each have like their own sets of attachable armor.
That's fun. Like, so modular armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I don't remember them like mixing it up in any way, but it's like, you know that Dollar Tree toy line that you got me to buy a couple things from. The robot dude from that.
Faction. Yeah.
The robot dude has some attachable armor that kind of gave me just enough of an itch of I should see what Centurions is doing.
Wait, are you telling me you want to just redo Centurions?
I mean, kind of, but also I'm just saying like that's the kind of stuff that I would be into for a modular line.
Oh man, do I have? One second, I need to see what's in that box to see if that's what I'm looking for.
All right, I'll also be away for a second.
Man, I gotta show you my my senior project sometime. Because that was pretty modular. In terms of pieces, it's not like a base body that you put stuff onto, but it was more you can swap limbs and parts, and each arm could be a leg, or like each forearm could be a shin, and actually the forearms, the biceps, the shins, and the thighs, those were all similar enough pieces that you could swap them around round robin.
I just got back. I'm sorry.
Oh. I was just saying I need to show you my senior project sometime, because that is rather modular. And the way I made it was that the bicep, the forearm, the shin, and the thigh were all similar enough pieces that you could swap them all interchangeably.
That's smart.
The shoulder piece and the sort of waist connector pieces, those four ports were all the same part. And then the crotch, tummy, and chest, that's all, the one singular part. And then the head, it looked, different one way than like if you swap it around, and it looked different the other. And you could swap around the chest like that. You could swap around the tummy like that, and I believe even the crotch. So it's like fully modular. The only difference is the foot. The foot is the only thing that is like specific to just being a foot.
Right. I also like what Peacemaker had to say. That sounds like a fun thing to design. My project was an automatic pancake maker.
Oh, hey, I mean, so I got to choose my senior project. Oh wait, hold on.
Is it time?
Oh, God. I knocked down Kenzon, but that's okay. Kenzon?
He'll walk it off.
Yeah, Kenzon. Yeah, screw that guy. That's fine. All right, I found it. I found my senior project, I think. Okay.
It's a
Trip
soda
down
set.
memory lane. I don't know how these parts have held up. Let me get these looking presentable. So I'm quite proud of this. I basically created a senior project. I got to choose mine to simulate the manufacturing process for a toy line.
I'm sure that it was like a passion project, but when you described it that way, I'm like, that's a really easy way to say, let me just build a toy.
Yeah, no, exactly. But there were a bunch of like cost analysis and stuff involved, stuff that I didn't really, interface to as much with. I still did some of that work.
Now you know so much more thanks to Soda.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's see. Let's get this guy looking symmetrical. Nope, part won't budge. Not symmetrical at all. All right. I believe this guy's like 5 inches tall. This is one of the prototypes. One of the later prototypes. Okay, so you'll notice, right, like you have this swivel here, outward here, hinge here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this piece, do keep in mind, I did add some extra like napkins or something just to, make it a little more solid. But this is basically all the same part. Like this is one of the arms. This is the thigh.
Ah, I see it.
Right. So, like you could swap in a dual cannon. You could swap in, like 2 swords. You could swap in 1 big sword. You could swap in these either like a missile rack or like a taser sort of punch thing. And all of them would have these extra ports and stuff. You have this shoulder, which is the same part as the leg, but on the back side. Right. And then I guess the tummy and the crotch was all one piece, and then this was the chest. I guess you can't really swap that one around, but like here's the head, and also here is the evil head.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think,
so
depending on how human you want the robots to be, you could probably make another one where the torso is used at the bottom. Like add some wheels to that boy.
Yeah. So another thing, like you have these extra pieces, you can use it as, like boom, you've got a fusion cannon. Right? You can use these wings anywhere. You can put them on the legs. You've got these jets. Oopsie. I dropped it. Either way, you've got these jets. You've also got this weapon here, which is basically like, you could use this as a pistol. You could use it as like a punching thing, or plunk this on. Boom, you've got a sword. Or like this. Either way, you've got a gun, like a long rifle.
Hella modular.
I sent. Let's see. Here is an early prototype. Let's So you can kind of see how this sort of evolved. It used to just be swivels. I mean, I guess it all is still swivels, but there was no outward range here. There was no outward range here. But the thighs and this little crotch portion, as well as the arm and this little shoulder portion, that you could swap in here.
Maybe the
yeah.
make your own figure challenge is probably how I can learn a little bit more, because one thing that I do want to try to do one day, it's an intimidating because of the demands that would probably come to me because of it. I kind of like the idea of making some sort of Soto base.
A Soto base body. I was
Yeah.
thinking that as well, because that sounds like a lot of fun too.
And you know what? Once you
Mhm.
figure out how to make the base body, you know what design, what writer design doesn't have a whole lot added to it?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. The minions from Shocker.
Yes, but that wasn't where I was going. Aqua.
No. He still has chest stuff. He has shoulder stuff.
His limbs are pretty slim. So once you get a base body going, you got a lot of the work done.
I'm just thinking like you got to get all the patterning in there, because
it's true.
Fauci had all that patterning in there.
Legit. Earlier, I was thinking about that. Like, oh, how would you tackle all that molded detailing?
Yeah. I don't know. There has to be like a pattern feature that I could find on my program or something.
Peacemaker gets it.
Yep. Is making a 3D figure fun? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it definitely isn't.
If you ignore the process of actually like the trial and error, yes.
Yeah, I agree. Trial and error is difficult because even if it works out on the computer, it won't work out on your printer as well. Then you'll need to make tweaks there. If you make tweaks there, it might happen so that it won't work on somebody else's printer, and then you're left with a bit of a mess.
Oops.
Yeah. So I don't know. Either way, that was my senior project. And that's not even. You know what? I said I would talk about this.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. I might as well talk about it now. So I have yet to debut this. I'm not done with this because I keep going back to the drawing board on like tests and stuff.
There was a particular stream where you brought it out
Yeah.
for height reference, and afterwards I asked you like, do people know about this?
No. No one is supposed to know about this.
Just casually whip them out.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So say hello. This is Paul. Pol, like low poly. His sister is not done yet. I wanted to throw all my difficulties at Paul and then quickly finish up Polly. But actually I do have. Yeah. So he's one of the earlier Pauls. You could tell the difference because the legs are a bit more twiggy. And then I sort of like angled this out a bit more. But this is my I hesitate to say modular, but this is my low poly 3 3/4 inch 6 POA action figure. And it's made to be basically like a base figure. A base figure that anyone can just take the 3D files that I have and just redesign parts of it or whatever. Like this is meant to be rather modular as well. I tried to use
for common Beyblade. Yes, the POA thing means points of articulation.
Yeah, so it's 6 points. You got the shoulder here, you got the head here, you got the waist, you got leg. I was very particular about this leg. That was tough to get through, and I wanted to make it so that everything, all the cuts in here, since this is low poly, it's supposed to be sharp edges, and I wanted to make sure all the cuts were were those sharp edges. The only place where I didn't get like the sharper stuff is around the crotch, but that's just, to make it look better. And they are like sort of faux ratcheted to a point until, your plastic just sort of wears out. But yeah, so this is Paul, and I have the 3D model of Polly just printed
Ah,
out. Yeah, I have a few of them. And I just need to cut articulation into her, but I want to get the articulation down on Paul first, and release the two of them together.
nice.
And basically, my idea was, hey, it's an open sourced action figure. Just do what you want with them. I
Yeah,
mean,
you.
yeah,
I may have missed where you said this. When you presented it to me, you were saying that you wanted it to be like a really easy thing to print for like people who are new to it.
that too. Yeah, like the biggest difficulty I'm finding with this is that it's not print in place. You still do need supports,
Ah, yeah.
and I have no idea how to mitigate that. I've been looking at other people's work, and it's not quite gelling with how this operates.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. People didn't see photos from me because I kept it secret for you. But
thank you.
one of the first things that I did was try to print it at half the size just to see if I could.
Hmm.
And that worked. I think one of the things I tried, I don't remember if I said it, was to try and print it in place. And when I tried moving one of the legs, it snapped right off. So,
So that's the issue that I'm having now. Not legs snapping off, but my print bed, I swapped it out for a magnetic one because I thought, okay,
ooh.
that'll be way easier to handle.
Oh yeah.
It is easier to handle, but nothing is sticking to it.
Oh dear.
Um, I don't know if it's not hot enough. I don't know if it's too hot. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the print bed is too slick. Um, but nothing grabs immediately. Yeah, either way, I wanted this to be free. Just for people to print out, have fun with. Just as Malunis was saying, something that I would have wanted when I started 3D printing, just a free action figure that's easy.
Mm.
Um, and on top of that, it's a canvas for other people to work on and put stuff onto.
I
Um,
was when you were telling me about it, I was like, oh yeah, and you can also like print them in different colors and like swap on parts like that.
yeah. So another inspiration for this was Microman.
Hmm.
And I really wanted to print out like a silver head, and then a multicolored body. I think that would have been fun. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm using a bunch of gray filament right now just because it's some of the cheapest, and like I need to print out prototypes faster.
You know what I also just realized? Like,
What?
I think the low poly thing makes it like this would be a really fun thing for people who do painting. Like this is
Yes.
yeah, if
So
you could make your own PlayStation 1 character.
your PlayStation me.
Yeah. It's
But
like
no,
the what was the one that Hasbro had? The vinyls.
oh
There it was not
yeah,
it was not the pop vinyls that
Mighty Mini. No, Mighty Mugs. Mighty
that's
Mugs.
it. I remember
Yes.
there was like a one that you could paint yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a Mighty Mini.
Slight difference.
Yeah. Height difference. What I also did was I printed this bigger. Like this is one of the earlier
Ah, yeah.
prototypes of him when like I couldn't figure out the hands, shoulders were all out of whack. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
in
I don't know.
addition to half the size, I also was just like, what if I bring this up to like Soto scale?
It is technically Soto scale already.
3 3 3/4 inch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
close. I would say it's close.
close enough.
Um, you know what? Another thing that I was working on, and
Mhm.
mind you, this was well before the Fall Guys and the
Oh,
Among Us craze. And I now do not want to go back to it, but check out this friend.
pretty sus.
Pretty sus. Yeah. I made him. What I wanted to do was like have it open up, and you could put stuff in it, like different accessories and stuff. Yeah, I
Like
thought
a
this was
bone.
cute. Like, god damn it, god damn it, or like,
Yeah, I like it. It's
or
a
like a
nice
mouth.
design.
Uh,
It's a nice design.
Thank you. And if this wasn't so much of a if the bean thing wasn't so much like of a widespread phenomenon, I'd probably work on this more, but like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, this is my
Toku.
bean. Huh?
Toku, actually, a Toku related question in the chat from Comic
Sure. Oh yeah,
Blade.
yeah.
Have you seen the new reveals of Ultraman Trigger?
I know Sakamoto is connected. I was wondering where that guy was
Ooh.
hiding.
I don't know enough about Ultraman to like get hype for it. Other than I think it's neat that they did this with Ultraman Taiga before, where it was like it's Taro again, and this time I think they specifically said that Trigger would be a continuation of Tiga, something like that.
Has Tiga been released anywhere?
It had an English dub, weirdly enough. I remember it on.
Okay.
Was it on the Fox box? I can't remember.
I don't know what box.
The Fox Kids, the
I honestly,
the age of 4Kids Entertainment.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that the English dub was kind of goofy.
I mean that intro was fire. The intro was straight fire.
That's the only reason I knew about Ultraman Tika.
Oh shit.
But yeah,
put this guy away.
I have not seen a whole lot for Trigger other than, hey, they're doing USB memories as a collectible gimmick. That's fun.
Are they really?
Yeah, it's like I saw a comparison image where it's like, this is the USB memory that the Gaia memories were based on. And these are the ones that Ultraman Triggers appear to be based on. It is like, oh, that's almost one-to-one replica.
Oh my god, that's fun. Oh, I need to sticker some Soto, by the way. I'm so behind on my Soto. Man, check out this friend. Yeah. Let's see. What do I want to sticker? I had Yuri out. He didn't have too many stickers. That's a good palette cleanser.
Yuri? Ah!
Yeah. Not Yowie.
Yeah, that's one of the only ones from that wave that I've actually stickered up that's Saber related.
I mean, there's only two, so
that's true.
Take your pick.
Every time we get a new wave and it's like a bunch of things, and then also Saber is kind of like the palette cleanser where it's like, I feel like putting on a few stickers but not painting a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like this is I have not taken a proper look at the physical suit, but so far it's just like all I really added in terms of paint was the belt strap.
Oh, okay.
And I only did that because there's stickers for it. I'm not interested.
All right. You know what? I haven't been really checking on the chat either. Let's see. Galen says, correct. It was the Fox box. I only remember because it was the time they replaced Power Rangers with Ultraman. Interesting. Peacemaker says, I'm behind on mine because they aren't here yet. Fair. Oh, I gotta tell you, I was at a friend's house this one time when I was a kid, and Dragon Knight was on, of all things. I was like, wait, hold on. This is just a ripoff of Power Rangers. What's going on? I was so mad. Little did I know.
I don't remember what the exchange was, but I do remember there was a time where I was at Thanksgiving at a relative's house, and I was watching whatever the latest episode was. I think it might have been Forza or something. And while I was watching, one of the younger cousins was just walking by and said, "Is that Kamen Rider Dragon Knight?" Oh, that's surreal.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Kids actually know the difference, apparently.
What'd you tell him?
That's why I said I don't remember what the exchange was. I just remember that part standing
Ah,
out.
get in contact with that kid again. What if he's part of the fandom and you didn't even know? Man, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
I assume his eyes go there. I didn't even look at the instructions.
The stick, yeah, they're the
Yeah.
side parts. Yeah,
Yeah. I assume
the sword
these.
stickers. The sword stickers. I'm not a fan of.
Uh,
It's the side by side sticker.
yeah. But, like,
One of
how else
them.
are they going to get that gradient in?
You know what? Since you're stickering that right now, I guess I'll warn you. The blade stickers they're different. One of them is a lot longer. It's supposed to like wrap
Mhm.
around. I would put that on first.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's a good idea. Um, I did not open up the correct one. Okay. There you go, Leon. Blade Runner stepped away for Diner. What are we talking about? Well, I just showed off all the prototype action figures that I had. Not
Look for
prototypes that companies have made, prototypes that I've
it's
made.
it's okay. The stream will be up for viewing later.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to go through and explain it all again and bore everyone else, but um, I'm working on stuff. Don't think I'm not working on stuff. I'm working
Oh
on a lot
yeah,
of stuff, man.
another thing that got revealed recently: Two Kaiser finally, also known as Gokai Gold.
Yeah, we did talk about that at the beginning of the stream, but
Ah,
I find it very fun that we now have Gokaiger with hot rod flames.
it. I get it. I get the alternate modes. I get that's why he's called Two Kaiser, but I'm still just shaking my head like, no, he's got three motifs. Name's wrong. He's
Yeah,
like
honestly, same.
he's like Valve. He can't count the three. Womp womp.
Okay, that I didn't get that one.
Valve, the people who made Half Life.
I have not played the game.
Or the joke is that they keep saying that they're going to make another sequel, but they never do.
Oh, wow.
Half Life 3 is like one of those things like Duke Nukem Forever. It's like it's definitely a thing that's going to happen one day. Just you
Didn't
wait.
that come out?
But yeah, for the longest time, Duke Nukem was a thing. Duke Nukem Forever was a thing that was in production hell. I think you would call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like something that I think that it was first started in the 90s. Is the
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Yeah, it'd been in pre-production for a while.
Did it when it came out, was it even good at that
I
point?
heard people say that it was not worth the wait.
Oh. Well, yeah, y'all waited too long. Anyway,
I remember I don't know what podcast it was. It might have just been some one-off thing that I listened to at the time, but they had brought up Duke Nukem and said like the best thing that they could have done is just hype up the fact that it's a bad game. Just say it's been locked away for so long because it's just that bad.
it's been. Um, man, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do like Two Kaiser's design. For some reason I kept waiting for it to be a robot that has multiple modes, and the way that they handled it with he's basically just put on different coats. That actually works. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
I was I was anticipating a disaster, which is why I'm slightly disappointed.
Yeah. Let's see. Blade Runner brought it up, but he's highly considering buying more than one figure of him and making my own Yudo Gokai Red out of it. That would be interesting. I do
Yeah,
just can't wait to see what Yudo tries to do
yeah.
with it.
I haven't looked at him side by side with Gokaigers. I just know when I look at him, I go, yeah, that looks like a Gokaiger.
Mm-hmm.
If there's enough shared parts, it's like, Well, that just gives Yudo something to sweat about.
That's okay. That's another thing I'm afraid of. What if this new DX line forces Yudo out of the market? Like,
Oh.
oh, I already got this. Even though the mecha are gonna be completely different, people are gonna look at Zenkai and be like, oh, I already got these.
Well, it doesn't
Like
help that
2 months ago.
I was about to say, it doesn't help that the Yudo waves haven't come out yet, as far as I know.
Yeah, it's so strange that they would use their own mold to compete against themselves.
It
The
wouldn't be
premier character, at least.
it would be less strange to me if they actually said something about it. The fact that they didn't mention it on the blog, well, I guess they still got time, but still,
Yeah.
it's like y'all talked a little bit about Yudo, but you did not say a single thing about these shared bodies.
No, I don't get it.
I think I might have made the joke before. It's like, I wonder if the situation is, no, that's deluxe. We're not allowed to talk about that. We're only talking about Candy Toy.
Let's see. All right, I'm getting to the big sword sticker. The sword isn't that big.
It's an acceptable size.
What side does this go on?
You can
okay.
I'm gonna see if I can get some info on that. Whoa.
Oh. Excuse me.
Oh, that's a smart thing to do. Blade Raider is considering like tracking down one of the basic Super Megaforce figures to get the head and weapon for a custom.
Those were 5 inches. That scales off.
Oh. Well, Yudo's also pretty tall.
4.5. You know, yeah. Huh. But that was also the point where they were starting to use gummy plastic for the heads instead of the denser plastic in subsequent lines. Is this right? What do I use to anchor this with?
Wait, what did you say?
I don't know. So the details underneath don't resemble.
You're wrapping around the front of the blade. Like the back end should be completely unstickered.
Yeah, I'm just because do you see here?
The molded detailing is not super great.
No, yeah, it's missing this triangle piece. So is that right? Oh well, I'll just assume that it is.
Development for Duke Nukem Forever was first announced in April 1997.
Oh my god. I was 2 years old.
After repeatedly announcing and deferring release dates, 3D Realms announced in 2001 that it would be released simply when it's done. No official video of the game was shown for over 6 years until they released a new teaser trailer in 2007.
Remember that quote that a delayed game is eventually good and a rushed game is forever bad? Somehow a game delayed too much is always bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the sword figured out.
Hell yeah. It's that triangle piece at the bottom that was freaking me out. Just there's no molded detail for it.
Apparently that is how the sword is supposed to be held, but it just looks so much like an old candy toy figure that way.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh wait. The coup de grace, the creme de la creme.
I was actually considering, like, I don't even know if I would need to make an actual piece for this, but something to like connect it to the tip of the display stand.
Oh, I was thinking that too. Yeah. Because, like, it doesn't make sense that you can't mount the figure onto the display stand.
Yeah, it's something that's kind of like an L-shaped pipe thing.
I don't even think you'd need an L shape. All you need is just circle to circle.
That's true.
But yeah, I don't know. Either way, because the stand does say Kinobuki Gin no. Wait, I thought it was supposed to say the shadow thing.
Oh, okay. Blade Raider said the 5-inch figures were called action heroes, while the crappy 4-inch figures were called the basics.
Oh, right, the 4 POA guys. Yeah. Did Chris McFeely have any hand in those? No, get it? Because he does the basics.
Oh,
Okay, not that they're crappy figures and he would do a terrible job. It's not a dig at him. I'm just making the basics
fair.
reference. Chris McFeely seems like a wonderful guy. This is nice. This is technically an action pose.
I'm glad that the shadow figure, like the design of it, turned out as well as it did in terms like color placement. Like that silver does add a little bit to it.
It does, yeah. It absolutely adds a lot.
And in the same wave, you also get the thing that I was hoping they would do with Psycho, which is the full colored version.
Psycho.
That
character. Yes. Should I do this one? It's got a lot of stickers, doesn't it?
Get a toothpick, because I did at least like take a look at it and see that the loincloth has the molded detailing.
Oh wow. Let's
toothpick. I guess you could use the sword.
I'm gonna dive into this.
I
have regular Decayed here without his shoulders. Don't know where those are. Don't know where his stickers went. I need to find. I do have a completely stickered one somewhere else. The only reason that guy isn't stickered because I want to get a Daisoto build to swap belts with him. Yeah. Because technically it is a form. It is a form that by their lore would be possible. By both of their lore, that should be possible. Where is my Decayed complete?
Also, he did transform into Build in GA.
That's true, but Build never transformed into Decayed.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That is,
but technically, that should be what it looks like.
I was about to say, I guess you could say that's a Gamba Rising form.
Yeah.
Because they did specifically have transformations for those.
I see. You know what's upsetting to me? I lost this inner sticker here. The other one I put in a bag so it wouldn't get, lost again. But I wanted to have these complete with their stickers just for documentation purposes. Like, obviously, I could easily paint this, but to have it in its intended form is how I wanted it. Man, there's no K-Touch 21. It's just regular K-Touch. I'm very sad about that.
I was also going to transition from that where you said the thing that I'm disappointed in. Or I think you specifically said horrified by. I don't know. Regardless, I'm very annoyed by what Decade's forms are actually called.
What do you mean?
You know what he's called when he transforms into Kuga?
Kamen Rider Decayed Kuga?
Exactly. I don't like it.
Why not? Oh, is it not?
It's
Is
just the
it not
names after
stupid
another.
enough? Huh?
It's just the names after another rather than having some thing that you could put in parentheses like Kuga form. It's just Kamen Rider Decade Kuga. Kamen Rider Decade build.
Well, I don't see why that's an issue for you.
It's just like, oh, this is kind of I use this term loosely. It's kind of bad SEO.
Oh, like for documentation purposes, you
Yeah.
want something a little a little more distinct.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind if they called it like Kamen Rider Decade Kamen Ride Kuga. I don't know. Something
That'd be
that makes
nice.
it a little more obvious what he's changed into.
Yeah.
Complete
Let's
Form.
see.
Complete Form
Uh,
actually has its own name.
Peacemaker says, "I thought you were trying to make a Dark Decade for a sec. At some point, I feel like I should, but here's the thing: for every single rider, I want to make sure I have a Decade version because Decade technically doesn't have forms that aren't those, right? So I kind of want to do that for Decade. And to do that, I'd need to somehow take the belt pieces off of him and put them onto the other figure. And that would leave my base figure, should I choose to make it for the Dark Decade, that would give him, he wouldn't have part of that arsenal. So I would need an entirely dedicated, Dark Decade.
Right.
But I guess that is, that's a dream.
Yeah, Blade Runner put it simply. It's an issue if you're talking about the character Decade Kuga instead of his form. It's like how speaking for myself personally, as someone who would write reviews, trying to make the distinction of Gates or Kamen Rider Gates. It's like the same name.
That's true.
I
That's
think
true.
the official episode summaries actually do try to fix that by referring to the writers. In that case, like Woes and Gates, it would be like Gates transforms into Rider Gates.
That's still not helpful. Does he have a
Yeah,
last name? Any of them have last names?
nope. I mean, Gates
Oh.
has a last name, and oh yes, Tsukiyomi has one. Woes
And
does
then
not.
you could distinguish Waz by White Waz and
That's
then
true.
Common Rider Waz. Potentially.
Yeah, I could see that. It's just like I think it's kind of funny that they had to make that distinction of Rider Woes. It's like, well, you could have just not named him that.
Yeah, that's true. Oh no. Is that a sticker that goes over a hole? No.
I looked at reference images of the Rekka Daizanto. It is actually right for that to be there.
No, that I mean I agree, but it is a sticker over
Right.
a hole.
Right. Just don't poke it.
Yeah. And now it only hurts when you touch it.
Also, once you're done with that side, when you get to the other side, remove the
Oh,
disc.
I already did.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah,
in case.
we're good. We're good. Yeah, I noticed that almost immediately. I was like, "Oh, this isn't gonna work."
Yeah, that's when I was stickering it and then I removed it. I was just like, that's what they meant when they said just in case.
Oh
When you're
no!
putting the sticker on.
Oh no! The die cut. It isn't. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh. I think we've talked about this recently. I don't know if it was on the podcast or not. The confusing name of Transformers Robots in Disguise. No, the other
Yeah.
one. No, the
Yeah.
other one.
Not that one.
I was a little bit salty when we got Cyberverse after I had seen the first season because I was like, well, obviously you should have just called that something else.
Well, they did eventually. It's Bumblebee Adventures or whatever the hell.
You know what? That's a better name because the term cyberverse, I don't think even gets mentioned in the show. So it's like, what was the point?
That's true. Man, I
Cyberverse,
gotta tell you,
in a,
Cyberverse as
yeah,
a toy line, like the original Cyberverse, that was my favorite. They were all I
Uh,
loved Legend Scale before, and then they went ham on Legend Scale.
oh, play sets and stuff. Yeah.
Oh my god, the play sets.
Mm. I was thinking about this recently. Now that you mentioned it, this does track that you would be into like the small scale things. What do you think about the third party ones where that's the point?
I think it's too expensive, but
Uh,
I
I
respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought I remembered the appeal of it was that it was small scale and also probably some of the most affordable third party.
That I would agree. I would agree that it is the most affordable third party
Right.
option, but that doesn't
Still
mean
too
it's
rich for
still
your blood.
expensive.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, third party, I almost come back to once in a while. Just I've never actually like bought any of it. I mentioned earlier having gotten my Kingdom Inferno before that came into existence. I was considering picking up some third party Inferno
fair.
because I wanted one that specifically matched that aesthetic of it's the G1 toy but better.
Were you looking at the regular scaled ones, or were you considering some of the smaller scale?
I was considering some of the smaller scale. I think I was asking a friend like how tall it was.
Because that would lead you down a very
Mm.
very dark rabbit hole, deep dark rabbit hole.
You know what? I was not prepared for that rabbit hole because I was collecting soda when I was looking into it.
Oof.
But yeah, once Earthrise, I think one of the first things from Earthrise was grapple, and I was like, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Yes, I just have to be patient.
Mm.
Let's see. Cyberverse was the Mindscape thing in the show. Mindscape.
Yeah, I could see
Oh,
that.
you're
Did they?
right. Yeah,
But did they
yeah.
say Cyberverse in the show? Is my thing.
No, that's fair. Because yeah, they dropped that almost immediately.
Because
Let's
seven.
see. What do we think of the self-transforming Optimus? It looks awesome, but 700 is pretty steep. That's
It,
that's not for me. That's not for
yeah,
most people in the US, and I feel like that's for specifically the Chinese market because they will drop hundreds.
I think it's really cool. The thing that really stood out to me, I did not notice if they mentioned anything about it, but like, are you familiar with what that transformation reminds me of? I worded that weirdly. There's a transforming robot thing that someone had built and uploaded to YouTube years ago.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
process that it transforms in is, in my mind's eye, identical to this Optimus. So it's like, what's the story here?
Yeah, it's interesting that maybe like an older robotics company finally got like an official
Mm.
thing going with Hasbro. That'd be
Because
cool.
I feel like that was early YouTube too, so it's
Yeah.
been out there for a
But
while.
also still doesn't justify $700.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I the one thing that struck me, I could look at it as like, oh, it's a fun, goofy thing to see. I'm sure someone out there will enjoy it and document it better. The one thing that really kind of threw me off was when they showed it off, and guess what they shouted? Convert. That reminded me that someone had pointed out once that it's weird how Hasbro seems to consistently use the term convert when talking about the Transformers toys.
I don't understand it.
I guess it's avoiding redundancy? Question
You
mark.
know what? I wonder if because you know how Band-Aid almost lost the license
Right.
to the name
I
Band-Aid because it was so ubiquitous.
Yeah.
I wonder if transforming items I don't know. I don't. This is a half baked idea or thought, so I don't know if this fully tracks. But like, maybe they want to like wean off of using it for non-official items or even
Hmm.
official items, so that transform doesn't get so they don't get the name Transformers taken away if it's too general of a name. You know what I mean?
Hmm. I think at the very least, Peter Cullen or whoever they got the voice fit. It sounds like Peter Cullen.
Hmm.
I think it said transform and roll out. It should.
Yeah.
Be funny
Oh,
if it
interesting.
didn't. Hmm?
You only get one sticker option. Should I do it?
For the hands?
Yeah.
You know what? I did because my thought was, well, these are the stickers for a complete decade or a complete from 21. Obviously, I
It
don't
says
know.
the end.
Before we got the reveal that those stickers existed for this set, I just saw it like, oh, they made an extra set of hands for the people who had Ride Plus still. But you know, that's what you can use it for.
Yeah. You know what else? This K-Touch holding hand. What if I just didn't use the sticker?
Fair.
Then it's
Oh,
both.
Blade Raider explained. Apparently, Hasbro was denied when they attempted to copyright the word transform.
Oh, interesting. See,
They flew too close to the sun. I see. Wasn't there? I think it was the guys who made the Candy Crush game. They tried to copyright the word candy.
guys?
It's like good luck with that.
Guys, come on. That's like, and I don't want to dunk on them because like I'm pretty sure they've gotten enough flack for it. But the Fine Brothers trying to copyright the name React.
Oh. Yeah, good luck. That's again Band-Aid.
Oof. Oof.
What would that lead to? Like, would they then try to take down any React videos?
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea.
Because then it's like a majority of React videos are reacting to someone else's copyright thing. So do you really wanna go there?
I know, yeah. Like, do you want to put your hands in the next step of that process? There's so many people wanting other people's money.
Mm-hmm. Music.
So, oh man, what open belt do I want?
See what
This
I did
just
there?
means I'm gonna need to buy a second of this.
You know what I ended up doing?
What?
I stared at it for a few seconds, and I was just like, I'm not gonna decide. I'm just gonna put it in the bag. Doesn't exist.
Let me tell you. Guess which Abaddon I have? Fucking all of them. Got them.
Oh, also, Blade Raider does make a good point. That $700 transforming Optimus is also a programmable toy. To be fair, it's like you can. It has an app. It has an app where you can like do things like have it do different commands, do different poses. That's neat.
Huh.
I forgot about that. Yeah, because as they put, they aren't really selling it as a programmable educational toy.
That's fair.
But that is what it is.
Yeah, I'm sure its base components were definitely an educational toy at some point, and then
there's definitely been things like that, like RC cars that have a phone app. Probably cheaper than making a remote, but I think it's a smart choice.
Oh, I found Decay Complete.
Mortal Wombat says, I'm late. It's okay. We talked about a lot of things that weren't Toku.
Yeah. Definitely go back and listen to part of this because there was some really fun stuff that I showed off.
Yeah. More of that 3D print stuff.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I should be saying this, but like we talk about 3D printing a lot in our Discord, and it's like I have told someone once, kind of as a joke, like I haven't like made money off of the things that I've uploaded, but I have at least indirectly convinced people to spend hundreds of dollars on 3D printers.
I wonder if we could get a sponsorship for 3D 3D printers. That'd be funny. How do I get this over his shoulder? Is it just? Oh, come on, hold on. I got this. I can finagle this.
Probably with an angled hand.
Boom.
Okay. Good enough.
Yeah. Is there an angled hand? Does that exist for this guy?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't know. maybe at some point I'll do it.
Uh,
I've only I've only made an angled hand for Buster because it's part of his poses is just having it
right.
over the shoulder. I've only done it with him because I'm not really into how mine turn out. Like in terms of
Oh,
poses,
okay.
it's got a lot of bulk to it.
Oh, here we go. Some would argue the Transformers films are Toku, but I'm not one of them. Star Trek is totally Toku, though.
Yeah, my
Yep,
go-to joke is always that Doctor Who is a very fine
there it
bit of
is.
Toku.
There it is.
Star
Yep.
Wars.
Yeah. Um.
Some would argue that's an animation.
Oh my god, those are some fighting words. Um. Yeah, I don't know. I don't because like, are we starting this discussion? Because I feel like Toku has already transcended the 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 functional term. Like it's functional. You
I
know.
always I always worry about when I toss out tokusatsu in the back of my mind. I'm like, I know that I'm just talking about the superheroes. I know that it's a much broader term than that.
Yeah.
I try to when I'm talking to people who aren't really following Toku, I try to be careful and say Toku heroes
Okay.
as like a subgenre.
Yeah. Who's John? Oh, hey, check this out. This is not correct, but you can.
Ah,
This doesn't look correct. But you could do this and it makes it look a lot better.
Reka Daijuto.
Oh, wait, hold on. Check this out.
Mhm.
Check this out. Check this out. Watch. Watch this magic at play. Oh, hell yeah. This is going to work. Boom.
Ah,
Now he's on the
okay,
display
yeah.
stand.
Yeah, so
Hell yeah.
I've already made one of those, so that's available on Thingiverse.
Hell yeah. You need an adapter? Do that.
Hmm. What was I gonna say? Oh, if you've got the Record Daizanto, but for some reason don't have a Decade Complete form to go with it, maybe you have a Zen Kaiser you could put it with. The deluxe
Wish.
feature. I mean, it's using Yudo hands.
Yeah, it is. As well as
I'm,
everything else. I'm a little salty for you, though. They got their modes stolen by their own people. I don't understand. Make this make sense. I don't get it. I mean, okay, I kind of get the mentality of we want transformable figures, but only for robot to alt mode and not the combination. So we want to make that toy line, but it'd be really weird without Zen Kaiser. So you know what? We have to scale these guys down. They're going to be DX, but we got to scale them down anyway because with transformation, the plastic isn't going to work out, plus all the new molds. So in order to save money, let's just bring out some Yudo, right? And that's shorter, so we'll scale it to that, and boom, we're done. We don't have to do anything.
and when you scale it down, you're like, we have suddenly have more budget.
Yeah. Wait, what if we did less paint and more stickers? Oh shoot, that's even cheaper. What if we throw candy in there too, just to make sure kids don't have to spend money on tax? Oh, that's perfect. Anyway.
Oh yeah, two things in the chat. Mortal Wombat. Yeah, I'm glad that the individual card stickers wasn't a thing because I was expecting it to be.
Imagine
Yeah.
that.
Also, Blade Raider says, as long as you don't claim anime is Toku, I'm cool.
God, how would that make sense?
I would argue that some Toku is basically live action anime. See Forze.
Yeah, I would. I feel like people would make that swap on accident, like that is that anime.
Yeah.
So, just dismissive and only hear some Japanese or whatever. Oh, is that some Chinese anime you're listening to? Oh my god, let me tell you, one of the I was on eBay in class because I'm a productive student. I was on eBay in class once, and this guy taps my shoulder and is like, "Oh, hey, is that one of those Is that one of those from Comic-Con? Is that one of those Comic-Con heroes? I was like, oh shit. How
We're in class right now, but I have several words I need to share with you.
the first being what? But I was just gonna be nice and was like, yeah, uh-huh. I mean, obviously, that man is so far away from the nerd space, and
He's trying.
it's not wild that they exist, because obviously that's a thing. It's just I've never interfaced with someone that like is so far removed, especially in my major, so far removed from the nerd space.
You know what?
Wild to me that Comic-Con was their connection.
I was about to say, like, that almost, to throw out something like that, it makes me think, well, they're at least trying a little bit.
Yeah, to be fair, they were trying to relate to me. We were doing a project together, or we were gonna have to do a project together, so I appreciated it.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful, kind gesture, which is why it didn't, I didn't throw an encyclopedia at him. I was just, it was very interesting that happened. Let's
Tiger
see.
and Bunny.
I love Tiger and Bunny. I don't understand why or how they managed to make it 10 years on zero popularity and just now decided to start a second season. The first show was only 12 episodes long, and you expect people to care now. Now? Anyway, I love Tiger and Bunny. I will watch it. I can't wait for it. But their time is over. Their time is already over. I'm sorry.
I forget who I heard it from. Isn't there like some sort of edited version where they remove the logos?
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
I mean,
which like defeats a lot of the purpose of the show.
They
are re-uploading them to YouTube soon. I don't know if it'll have the logos removed, but if they do, I gotta see it. I gotta know what that's like.
I don't. I only watched the first few episodes of it while it was airing. Did they mention brands?
Yeah. The ice lady was so deeply rooted in Pepsi Nex. There was even like a commercial within the show for Pepsi Nex.
Yeah, I can see why that'd be interesting to watch then, just to see what's gonna happen.
Right? Like what's left? What?
Well, if they're making a second season, I guess that means that they got the animators back, so
maybe
they could insert an entirely new commercial with a different logo.
Oh, Netflix removed the logos. I liked the first half, didn't care for the second half. They lost me in that decade of nothing. Same. But yeah, I don't know what Tiger and Bunny is, only that those SHFs are stupidly cheap. Don't say that to too many people, because I want to hop on those before the train gets rolling again. The Ice Lady was Pepsi Man TNG. The Next Generation. Oh, okay, I get you. Sorry, it took me a while. Yeah, I forgot her name. Blue Rose. Blue Rose
that
was her
sounds
name.
right.
Yeah, I love that show a lot. Yeah.
Apparently, I need to get back on My Hero Academia because I've heard that they were gearing up for the final arc of the manga.
I didn't know the manga was over.
No, it's been going. Or when did I hear about that? It was a few weeks
How
ago.
did you say that? Wait, then what do you mean they're gearing up for the final arc in the manga?
Well, you made me think, wait, have they already been done? No, I heard about it. I think a few weeks ago that they were starting to head towards their finale.
The show?
The manga.
The manga. Oh, okay. The way you the way I heard it was different than the way you said it. Because I thought you were saying, "Oh, the anime is about to do the final arc in the manga."
No.
Okay.
But yeah,
I haven't kept up with it in a while.
Yeah,
I did watch the Two Heroes movie though. That was pretty dope.
The first movie? Because there are more than one now.
No, the two heroes one.
I think that might be the first one. It's the one that's set in America. It's the one that was like an original story that.
I showed up late, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I've seen the first movie. It's a pretty fun one.
Yeah, should I spoil a part of it? No, I shouldn't.
Yeah, I would just.
Yeah, I'll stay away.
You said it's called The Two Heroes. I think
they were on an island.
Yeah.
Getting calls to do hero stuff around the city, like that little island. Is that right?
Oh, that's a more recent one then. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if that's the one that I'm afraid to watch right now because I know that they did a recent movie where like apparently they just had it take place where the manga was at that time instead of where the anime was. So it's like, oh spoilers.
Oh wow. Yeah, I have no idea. So this is his accessory, right? Decade completes. This is his.
Yeah, it's something he used in the show.
Right. Man, this man's gonna end up with so many accessories.
I want to say I'm going to say this without research. I'm going to say Soto has done more for Decade than Figure Arts.
Wow.
Because I think the thing that the Figure Arts has going for is I think it gives you the cards.
Do you? Okay, that's a neat wrinkle to throw in there. Would you consider G Deno part of Decade?
He's kind of like, for me at least, he's kind of like core, where it's like, okay, this is technically a character that exists in a crossover.
But okay, would you consider Aqua O's or would you consider Forze?
Again, that's for my own headcanon. That is, okay. I would say a crossover character, but I think that he is. I think that the thing that you consider with those is what are they more closely related to? Core is the one that's kind of difficult. Because it's like Aqua is more firmly placed in O's lore than Forze.
That's true, yeah.
Core is, again, hard to do.
Let me throw this at you.
Mm-hmm.
DN completes summons. Not necessarily DN complete himself, because that didn't happen in either. Wait no. What? Right? DN complete summoned multiple villain riders, right? And a lot of those have mostly just been done in SHF rather than Soto. It's not that I want to discount this idea that you're putting to the floor. I just want to test it.
What are you testing? I don't understand.
Because that's technically part of Decade, right? The summons.
Oh, you're saying the summons.
Yeah.
I could see that in a really rough technicality way. You know what?
The cards are a rough technicality.
I was about to say the Zukon does have some interesting things like that, like the official wiki.
Oh my God! Blade Raider says Aqua is a Geo rider.
I mean, he did more in Geo, so I could see that.
Oh shoot! Peacemaker says the Kivat arrow.
What about the
SHF has the form change cards and attack cards, but not final attack ride. So that's something I've been yelling for a while. I do want those. They're the only ones that have done Cyclone Joker, right?
There was I sent a photo to you in Discord recently. The double figures.
Yes, yeah, the Gashapon ones, yeah.
They had Cyclone and Joker in that.
They did, yeah. I do have the first wave of the Gashapon figures right here. They're small boys.
Where was I? There's something I was going to say before. Oh,
these are some boys.
Whew. That is tiny. That's like 3 inches.
I don't have an actual ruler, so let me crack out my
Paul?
No, Paul doesn't have any markers on him. Oh shit. All right, it's on inches. Let's do some inches, huh? Yeah, 3.2. Very, very good eye.
Yeah, I understood what you meant, Peacemaker. That Figure Arts did at least do some common final form rides.
What is that?
The Keyvat Arrow and Blade. Figure Arts did that, but Soto did not do that.
Soto did do the Beetle.
Oh yeah, indirectly.
Indirectly, you could technically say that that's that.
You can shove Denno's sword up. Anyway. What I was gonna say before, the Zukon has some interesting technicalities, like you were mentioning. Like they specifically have for the Denno section, they have a version of Kiva that was in the Kiva and Denno movie. Like they just have an article for that version of Kiva. Climax Deca. It's the one with the purple Denno. What are you confused by?
Why Kiva? What?
Climax Deca is a movie that's mainly Denno related, but for some reason Kiva shows up. This was
Kiva showed up in the show, though.
Kiva did not show up in Denno's show. No.
Oh, I thought you said Decade. Wait.
No. But yeah, they have things like that. They also have, interestingly, I always forget what this movie was about. The Denno movie that came out during Decade. The Onegashima Worship or whatever it's called. Anyway, there's a point in the final battle of that movie where Decade and Dien show up for some reason. And they have articles for them.
What would that even be about?
What do you mean? The articles?
Yeah.
I would assume the text says something like, Decade shows up.
Oh, okay.
And also, one of the articles they also have is specifically the common ride summons that Dien uses in that movie.
The common ride summons.
It's the thing where the Imagine possess a bunch of riders that are also their cousins.
Oh, I remember that.
They just have an article for the riders that Dien summoned in that one movie. So it's like, wait, I guess.
Whose is this? Is this Geo's?
That's Blade's King Rouser. That's for when Geo summons it in Gates Majesty.
I don't know about you, but my king is roused. Okay, I need to do this arm. Let's see. What other things can we throw at this theory that you've concocted? Because I am interested. Technically, we do have known Kamen Rider Decade characters, the Shinkengers, in Figure Arts form.
Yeah.
Would you consider that a mark for Figure Arts, or would you consider those too far removed?
Well, I would consider it a thing that Yudo should be thinking about.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, no pressure, guys, but I'm looking at this record Daizanto just like, this feels like it has a purpose outside of Decade.
Yeah, I agree. But the thing is, it's not going to be in scale with Yudo.
Good enough.
Oh, the only reason I would ever want Soto to do Ghost is if we get the Juogers in in the Chronicle line.
I'm very disappointed that there's no good merchandise for them, because like I am one of the people who's just like, I'm just waiting on Power Rangers at this point.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Who's their name? I don't know if we talked about this before, but Soto Chronicle Gaim definitely could do Kikaider. It could do Hawkhider. It could do Imagination, Colorful People.
Tokuja. I was about to bring
Tokuja?
up. You know what else the Zukon has listed in its character section? An article
Tokuja?
for the Tokujers, and I also just
Yeah.
looked this up. Their decade section for characters has Shinken Red.
Just Shinken Red?
Apparently, just Shinken Red.
That's not okay.
Yeah, he had a distinct. He was the one who had the crossover moment because he gave the Rekken Daizanto.
But all of them were there.
Yeah, it's true.
What do I do with his arm? What do I even do with his arm? I appreciate it. I love it. Where am I going to put this?
I actually was able to find a peg on the display stand to fit that bicep part onto.
Is that? Oh.
Just
look
around until you find one that fits.
I found it. Literally the only other peg.
Fair. You can bend the elbow so it's facing down and taking up less space.
Yeah, but this looks stranger.
Fair enough.
Oopsie. I guess these belts, both of these belts are going to remain unstickered. Same with that. Okay. Yeah, all of these are going to remain unstickered.
Yeah,
man, no, you know what? I do have to sticker the K-Touch one.
Well, yeah, I guess.
No! Oh. Do I? Here's the thing. I want to get a second one of this. And I feel like that's not out of the realm of possibility.
Right. Okay, I see where you're going. You will basically end up with a sticker of the K-Touch 21.
Will I?
You can then.
Oh! I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh, I was just saying I could leave that blank, but you're right. I would. That would be real. Oh man, what a strange waste of money to just get one half of a sticker out of it. But I've done more for less, I think. So
I'm wondering now, is there a possibility that you could do something else with the K-Touch 21 that Decade Complete Form 21 has? Is there
I don't know.
sticker?
You know what I could do? I could put that cape on anybody else I want if I had an extra one.
I was just saying.
There's also I also need a second of this. So
I was
also I wonder if I could take these feet and put it on 02. Is it the same feet?
I don't remember offhand if they have the same color. Possibly.
It's got somebody look that up. Let me know.
I was about to say I can do that. Also, I opened up the Shinken Red article on the Zukon, and it does include a photo of all the Shinkengers together.
Of all the Shinkengers?
Yeah, there's the Zukon has high quality photos from the show.
Okay, cool. Where can we get a Zukon for Soto stuff that isn't just the calendar? Because I feel like there are still more images that we don't have.
Right, I forgot about this. The feet on 01 and 02 are supposed to have the yellow sticker thing.
Excuse me?
Remember the feet are supposed to be yellow. Did they include?
I don't follow.
There's yellow padding on top of the black foot.
Yes.
I don't know if it's the same sort of detailing on 02.
Okay.
Doesn't
but
look like
we were given the foot tread. So we could conceivably take just the tread and put it on 02.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Then again, actually, you know what? Then again, these are thin. So that really rectifies one of the criticisms I had of the GO ones, because the GO ones just plunked a really thick layer underneath the already thick layer.
I remember when we first got the reveal of that, I think either you or Josh pointed out, how did we not notice that the feet were elevated?
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's freaking huge, dude.
But yeah, that probably should work. It would mean that 02 is taller.
Hey, that's fine, big lady.
Hmm.
I yeah, Malunis, if you could, if you could, stare at 02's feet longer, so I can figure out if I can just use these feet elsewhere.
You know what? The RKF line does this nice thing. Oh, I don't think this is going to help. It does this nice thing where it has all the figures displayed in a rider kick. Okay, yeah, there's no detailing on the bottom of that one. Never mind.
Oh, Poe.
I was about to say
02
this.
have the same souls only. Let's see. Fun note that Kikaider movie is officially subbed by the people who did the V3 DVD. Somebody did a V3 DVD and pricey. Not as pricey as the shows, though. Interesting.
Okay.
Who would do that?
I know that. I don't know if this is necessarily the answer, but I know that some Toku shows aired in Hawaii, and by virtue of that, had English subs.
Thanks, Hawaii.
For the longest time, that was the way you could see some shows subbed, like Kaku Ranger.
Oh, nice. By the way, I miss Hawaii.
Sounds like a nice place.
It's great. I don't know if I want to put stickers on this. Even painting it, I feel, would be a mistake.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Not for accuracy purposes, but for like production purposes.
Well, I don't even know about if I would say production, just longevity of the toy.
Well, protective, as in like.
Oh, protective. Yeah. But I guess these should be treated as alternate feet rather than, the main foot, if that makes sense. Like it is a swappable part rather than a replacement.
Yeah. The V3 DVD is 130 right now. I'm not surprised by how DVDs go when they're out of print.
These feet. Do I have a 01 around here?
Oh yeah, okay. So that explains it. Generation Kikaida is a company out of Hawaii that has 3 products: V3, Kikaider, and Kikaider Reboot.
The hell are they doing with V3?
Well, judging by the price that Peacemaker gave, I'm assuming the DVD is probably out of print. Yeah, that's a shame because there's an anime that I always wanted to check out, Space Adventure Cobra. It's like an 80s sci-fi anime that looks really ridiculous, very 80s. And I can't get the DVD because it's out of print, therefore it's very expensive.
Damn.
I can technically I think iTunes has it available, but still it's like I kind of like the idea of owning some things on DVD.
That's fair. No, I get that.
I procrastinate a lot, and I can't rely on them to keep things up forever.
Yeah. I used to download my Toku and store them. And I was like, you know what? I always save these for a rainy day. But if it's a single rainy day, and the power goes out, I'm only gonna have so much time on my laptop. Right. And I'm only gonna have so much time in that one day that is rainy that there's no way that I'm gonna be able to rewatch all of this stuff in one rainy day. Yeah.
Correction. Apparently the V3 DVD is $130 and it's in print. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ooh.
How many episodes is that?
They're not out of print, they're just that stingy. But hey, I mean, if we're going under the mentality of an indie production, not production, but a smaller company. Hold on. Doing this really. I should probably do this on camera.
Mm-hmm. Okay. $130 for 52 episodes. That's like $2.50 per episode, basically.
Is it even
Unfortunate.
in HD?
I mean, it's an old 70s show, so I don't expect it to be proper HD.
Something got on here.
What's going on?
Some. Do you see this? Oh, you can't even. There's this like little black fleck on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're doing the sign. Okay.
Yeah. These are always more difficult than you'd think because,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, it's a flat surface, but you don't want any bubbles. You don't want any imperfections. It must be perfect.
Yeah, you don't want to get to the very top and realize, oh, it's off center.
Yeah.
Did you make sure you got the text right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say, speaking of
Imagine this is
mistakes.
upside down. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm looking at mine. Yep, you got it right.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Apparently, they've been making these DVDs for decades. Good for them. It's out of
Wow.
print stuff sucks. I guess if you got the resources, you still got all the files for it. Might as well.
Yeah. I like the color of this sticker.
Yeah.
Like it's a little holofoil.
Mm-hmm. I was considering on the subject of small.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Careful! Don't. Oh, dangerous game.
I know. Oh yeah, very dangerous. Oh no. Well, it's just gonna have to be this way forever.
I'm not gonna do anything like shout. I'm just being quiet.
Thank you. Oh fuck. That was.
Oh, they also did Inazuman. That's neat.
Oh wow, really? This was a textbook failure. Is what you just saw happen here today, friends. Don't do what I did.
Waggle it around in the light to kind of show how uneven it is. If that.
Yeah. Let's compound my issues by showing everybody how terrible it looks.
You know what? That did sound meaner than it intended. I was legitimately just like, let's see if it is as bad as it sounds.
There, look at that.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I like that you could just. Oh shit.
That's what I was going to get at. Is speaking of little parts that I might want to print, that has some tabs to keep it held up, but they are very tiny tabs.
Yeah, they are.
You can blow at it.
Oh shit.
You don't even need to.
Yeah. But I mean, really, what, you could just take one of these sprues.
Oh.
Like just, like cut this down a little bit. You got a good one.
That's
smart. Shit. Dude, check this out.
Mm-hmm.
These two are a good distance apart. Boom. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good solution. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but like I think that a thing that genuinely is kind of a shame with 3D printing is that it has now affected my viewpoint on solutions like that.
Yeah.
Like, no, what if I make a thing that a lot of people can do?
it's that mentality of like if you give a man a hammer, then every problem's a nail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So
It's
yeah, I don't know.
also it's also the thing of what if I make a solution that everybody can just like print?
That's true.
That
But you know what?
that also
I,
affected some of my custom work where I'm like, but what if I make a part that other people can use? You
but
say?
also, I'm gonna just buy another one, so I'll have a second shot? Question
Hmm.
mark. Hopefully. Um. Hmm. Well, I am. Oh, I got a stick of this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck. I just realized that's another one of those really large stickers.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh man. It's
Uh-oh.
only gonna get detail on one side. Was this the right place to start, huh?
Hmm. Apparently, Generation Kikaida, the subgroup, is just the Toku part of JN Productions, who also translated Tiger and Bunny. Small world.
Oh wow.
That turned out fine.
Yeah. Also, you know what I want to see?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see I want to see Soto knockoffs. I want to see someone take that mold in China and produce a knockoff and make a
Oh,
whole just go hog wild.
you
Like
know what?
as cool as we can be and as cool of things that we can make as customizers, nothing matches the reckless abandon
Oh,
that knockoffs have. And I need that in my life for Soto.
I don't I don't care about them enough to actually want to own them, but I do enjoy when I see things like an obviously cheapened down version of a rider belt that comes with a couple figures.
Yes, I've seen those.
the
Those look like fun.
the legitimate thing that I do want to own is this. I've looked for this a couple different times on things like AliExpress. There's like a set of Gaim Lego figures that I really want.
Yeah, I've seen those all the time too.
They went out of their way to make weapons. I love it.
Yeah, those look like a hoot.
Mm.
Um,
When it comes to I was going to say that when it comes to the idea of knockoff Soto, I feel like it may be just a matter of time because like now we're starting to see some knockoff figure arts writers.
I feel like we've seen knockoff figure arts before.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing is when it comes to figure arts, I used to always say, "Oh yeah, you can find knockoffs if you're looking for something more widespread like Marvel, but Ryer,
True.
you're not going to find." And now I remember there was just one day when I was looking at figure arts on eBay because sometimes I would look for before COVID. One of the things I would
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to look up on eBay would be like figure arts cheapest price first coming out of China.
Yeah,
And there was just
yeah. Coming out of China. I gotta make sure that was in there.
oh well, if no offense, but if it's the cheapest price for a
Oh
figure,
yeah.
you look at what the location is. Anyway,
Oh yeah, of course, of
there's
course.
one day where I was doing that, and I just saw Kuga, and it's like, what are you doing here? Is this a scam? Are you fake? And
I
then
mean, they're all a scam, Lunas.
yeah, but like, I think it's come up a couple times in our Discord where people pointed out, oh, turns out there's a knockoff of this. I want to say something more recent, like Build, and it's like, oh, that's interesting and scary.
Also, check out my new OC.
Oh,
Uh, uh, decayed complete feathers. I don't know. I.
and
Oh wait, you know
one
what?
one thing that Dresden Nova brought up on the Discord as a thing to do with those forms, um,
Mm-hmm.
is the idea of just swapping on Decade complete form with using that head on complete form 21 instead of the really long crown. The double cards.
That would technically be complete 20.
Yeah, that's what I called it. I did that and also removed the cape.
Oh.
Blade Raider did describe it best though, where he was like, no, the cape is what makes it go from a terrible form to a ridiculous form that I love.
That's fair.
Like it elevates its stupidity to the point that it becomes
yeah. It goes all the way around from stupid to really good. I see what you're saying. I understand that math.
Shinken Burning Falcon Complete Red is what Blade Raider has called this.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, okay. I was right. It was something from Build. It was Cross Magma.
Oh, okay.
Again, that was a thing that made me go, oh, neat. Oh, no. For people who are buying them.
Oh, no. Yobe! That's a quality form, though. Gotta say. Probably not a quality toy, but a quality form. I really got to get my build stuff out and to play with again. Those are some good toys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going for the full jacker?
I love the idea of this jacker. Let's swap around some pieces.
Complete your CSM 1000 jacker. It is a complete selection. It is modified.
That's true. Ah, this is so much better than the regular one. Look at that. The swapping, it's so easy.
I wonder if that's going to lead to anything. Like if that idea is going to come back.
I hope it comes back. This mold probably won't come back, which is strange to me.
We still got another movie.
True.
They might find some. They might. I think you or Josh had said this, where they were like, they didn't even bother to repaint the 1000 driver for Zaya.
Do you think they'll have the president's forms?
Oh, are there forms for it?
Yeah, it's Thouser wearing Zaya's suit except with Thouser's belt.
Zaya also had Thouser's belt, is the thing.
He had Thouser's belt, but not Thouser's keys, right?
Is that, well, I guess, yeah, there would just be a sticker on the belt, right? Or, oh no, wait, I forgot. Yeah, Soto did actually make the stickers with for the keys.
I think so. So my question to you is that good enough to get a form?
I think this might be a situation where you just got to make use of your existing parts.
That might be it. That might actually be it.
I did the thing is that it's such a minor detail that I didn't even process it.
Did you watch the special and how they explained it?
I did not.
Oh damn. Okay.
I want to know how they explained it. Spoilers in the chat, I guess.
You do want to know. You want me to tell you
why he doesn't have his regular Thouser suit?
Yeah.
Did he get it taken away because he's a naughty boy?
No. All right, yeah. Spoilers in the chat. There are only 5 people watching. That's fine. So avert your ears or whatever. I will wave my right hand back in whenever spoilers are done. So yeah. Okay. Here we go. Mute for now. So he got that form. So when the special starts, Guy notices that he's sick, and oh shit, he has a game virus. And Dan pops out. And Dan then suddenly just sort of has his form, and turns into it. And then Thouser's like, okay, let me transform. and then just turns into the black form and says, "Oh, it's because I'm sick with the game virus."
Okay, sure.
Fucking what? But what that does say, and I do want to say this before I wave my hand back in, what that does mean is that anybody with the game virus in 0-1, potentially you could repaint their armor all black and have their sick form.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
What a spoiler.
Yeah. Anyway,
Hand wave.
we're back in. We're back in. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay.
So much depth. Common Beyblade wants to know, where did you watch it?
I got it from Genom Corp, which is
fitting.
very fitting.
Yeah.
Nice people. Nice people. You know what? Let's wrap this up. I want to eat. My friends wanted to play a card game, online, of course. We can't play it in person, which is unfortunate. But I will have you know, most of my friend group is almost all vaccinated, and I cannot wait. So that's gonna be fun soon. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Blader says anything for black repaints. I honestly, that sounds like a really awesome alternate universe version. So I'm definitely gonna. I mean, it can't be too hard with the 0-1. Like, all you gotta do is paint the lime green.
I was about to say, like, that would be really redundant, but hey.
Well, no, like, you don't even have to paint stuff. No, you do have to paint stuff, but you can remove some of that some of that paint as well. Anyway, I'm just about done here. I've got a mess of parts on my desk, but you know what? I also have a brand new friend. And you know what? I've got friends new and old here because Malunis, it was a lot of fun hanging out.
Yeah, I didn't even need to stick or anything because I was just talking.
That's right. So, if you want more of us, well, check this out. If you watched the latest unboxing, I announced that, hey, we're going to be doing the podcast again, or at least posting them. We've been doing them. We're going to be posting them soon. I have yet to finish any of them. So right now, this is a promise with empty air. But they are going to be coming back because we are approaching our 100th episode of the podcast soon. And I want to have that out on our normal time. And I believe that was calculated out to be, what, a week or two from now?
Couple weeks, or less than that now.
Yeah, so it's coming. I will get to editing and look forward to that. If you were missing the podcast, I know that we've fostered, quite a bit of growth from the podcast on Podbean and everything else. Not Podbean, on Anchor. So very awesome of you guys to keep supporting. I really appreciate it, and we will be back with more episodes and to celebrate our 100th. And just some behind the scenes stuff. We were toying with the idea of doing a live episode, but that would then mean I'd have to be typing the whole time for the podcast or for the Twitter. Let us know if you are potentially in the Discord. Let us know if you're interested in the feedback section, if you're interested in a live version the day after. A live podcast the day after. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Malunis, thank you so much for hopping in here. And also, Josh is an asshole. He didn't show up. Thanks for watching.
F's in the chat for Josh.
Yeah, F's in the chat for Josh. F as in fuck you. Anyways, thanks for watching. Keep it.
Oops. I didn't mean that one.
Wait, this one?
Yeah, that for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. It remembers that I tapped it once.
Hell yeah. Sometimes it does. It takes a while and then it reverts back.